Welcome back. The next generation of top tech talent could be coming out of Louisville. Barbara Bellissimo with the nonprofit Transform Education Kentucky and Ankur Gopal, CEO of the software and innovation development firm Interapt, are here to chat about a new program for high school students. And tell me, what is this program about and why is it good for high schoolers to learn about this?
Well, it's about bringing coding experience, helping high school students to understand digital, business, and life skills, because that's what hiring managers are demanding these days. And it's a way to keep high school students engaged who may otherwise drop out or not live up to their potential in high school.
And talk about the importance of children learning about coding and the job opportunities there are out there for them.
Yeah, well, we've seen in our company, in our industry, there is a shortage of millions of jobs around the country. Louisville's no exception. And developing that tech talent and that pipeline is very important to us. To create a sustainable economy. So for our company's standpoint, our mission is to really try and help build that pipeline of skills and get people employed and get them working in the next generation economy.
And can students still join? Is it open to only JCPS, or who is available to go to this program?
So in this first cohort, we're working with students from JCPS, from Shelby County Public Schools, and from a couple of private schools. We started on January 8th, so the cohort is filled right now, and we'll go through the end of the school year, towards the end of May, and we're hoping to fill another cohort in the fall.
So there'll be more opportunities in the fall if a student is interested.
Absolutely. We've gotten a tremendous response from our employer partners and some of the education partners we've had, so we're already planning on what we're teaching next year, and I think that's critical to the program sustainability, to where we're always teaching the latest and greatest tech, because as you know, the technology industry is moving faster than ever, and so staying on top of that curriculum and those skills are very important, and we're planning on doing that.
And so it sounds like students, they want to be involved, but how can we get companies to help out? What do we need from them?
So we need companies to commit to not only interviewing and potentially hiring students who graduate from Interapt Skills for High School, but also to support the work. So we're supported by private funding. Local businessman Brooke Smith has invested quite a bit in the program. We also have funding from Verizon. The districts, JCPS and Shelby County, are also supporting the program, but we still need business support. This is an effort that only works if business, technology, education, and philanthropy come together.
Well, so this is very fascinating to me, but for someone who necessarily doesn't know a lot about coding, what would you tell them? Like, what do these children learn? Like, what can they do at the end of this course?
Sure. Well, the first thing that we're doing is we're kind of transforming the teaching model on its head a little bit. So our position is that we're teaching you how to learn first. So when we teach these kids how to be resourceful, we're letting them use their iPhones or their MacBooks or talking to group. It's an open book test every day. So it's not, it's a different, more Socratic method of teaching. So the idea of using this type of real world experience where you can use a lot of resources and figure out the solutions to problems, that's the first step. After they get comfortable with working on teams, working on problem solving solutions, you start building applications, and you start building and using the knowledge you got in the morning and building it on projects in the afternoon. So we're very big on giving instruction and guidance from our teaching assistants and our instructors, but we also want to really empower the kids to figure it out themselves. So we think that's how you're going to learn in the next generation, and as an employer, that's the skill set I'm looking for, people who can problem solve and be resourceful.
Very cool. Ankur, Barbara, thank you so much for joining us in Interapt Skills. We'll be right back after the break.